All right, Shalom. This is Brother Bayan from the Great Millstone Charleston Camp. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the brothers pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the hopeful elect listening and learning. All right. In this one, I want to go into just taking the low. So, when certain things come upon you, all right, it might be in your instinct to get even or get back at someone or something. But in this life, right, which is you're coming into this truth, this faith as a newborn babe, all right, you want to renew yourself, all right, and renew. We can go into this word renew. Let's pull it up. Now, the one I'm thinking of is, let's see. It would be in Romans, I believe. Actually. Yeah, it'll be in Romans 12. Come. All right, so the scripture reads, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So, we're supposed to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is our reasonable service. And by doing that, all right, what do we do? Well, holy is to be separate. All right. We have separated ourselves into, we have separated ourselves unto the Most High, all right, into the Lord, all right, acceptable unto the Most High, keeping the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. And I'm going to give you just a quick quote from Yahweh Shai, telling you what you should do when something comes upon you, or something that might be unjust towards you, all right, an unjust punishment, or someone did you dirty. You just gotta kind of take it and be humbled, because it's humbling. Because back the old us, the old you, will want to get even, will want to get back at that person. All right, you will want, you want to avenge yourself, but you can't do that. All right, patience. Let's get that patience. That's another virtue. Let's see. One I'm looking for is in James. Let's see, James. James 1 says, James, the servant of the Most High of the Lord, Yahweh HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting, my brother, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. All right, how do we do that? Because we will receive from the Lord, man. We would have our reward from the Lord. All right, we would trust in the Lord, and if you trust in the Lord, hey, you're not gonna want for nothing. So that's what that is implying right there. It's alluding to, us being given all sorts of, how would I say it, comforts, okay? Because revenge and avenging yourself or avenging someone else, that's a comfort, all right? It doesn't matter what anyone tells you, that to get even with someone, that's righteous. Now, the thing about that is, in this time, during the ministry, we're not to get even. That's the Lord. He's gonna get even. And then, once he comes back and restores righteous order, or once he comes back and uproots these kingdoms, all right, then he's gonna allow his men to do that work. But right now, we're waiting on the Lord. Continue in the ministry. Be humbled, strengthened. Okay? Let patience have her perfect work. I'll read that again. James 1:4. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Okay? Now let's go back to Romans 12, because I didn't read all of it. Romans 12 says, I started too. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. That's right. We're supposed to be transformed, keeping the law, statutes, commandments. All right, and also not just the law, statutes, commandments. It's how would I say it? The law is a schoolmaster, right? It's a schoolmaster, and it's basically like your training wheels. But then you tap into the Spirit, and your Spirit's going to guide you on certain things. You have to receive, the spirit of discernment, the spirit of wisdom. You have to receive all these things, all right? But the law is a schoolmaster. It's going to start you on the right path, and then the Spirit's going to take you off into greater things. For example, you got Kobe Bryant, all right? He started out somewhere. Let's say he started out in middle school, high school, started playing basketball, learning the rules of the game, all right? Now when he got into the NBA, he was able to, expound on those things. He was able to find certain power moves that would get him into stardom, or in the all-star game, or to become a legendary status. All right, he was able to create his own move set. He was able to create space between him and the defender without using, a coach's play or using the coach's design. He was able to design that through the Spirit in his head. All right. And that's what we ought to do. Because if you walk in the Spirit, you know that you can't get even. All right. Even though the scriptures also does say, man, you reap what you sow. The scriptures also say eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But, and then there's a revenger of spirits, man. So, but in the Spirit, this is not the time for that. All right, there's a time and a place for everything, a time and a season. Let's see. It says, I'll read that one more time. And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. And that's how you do that, by tapping into the Spirit, knowing what's right and what's wrong without having the law, in front of your face. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see. All right, that was Romans 12. Let's get into Matthew's. Let's get into Matthew. Matthew 18:4. Let's see. Come on. I think it's actually 7. Nope. Okay, no, that's not it. I think it's Matthew 23. All right, Matthew 23. All right, let me look for it again. All right, here we go. All right, this is Matthew 5:38. So this is Yahushua speaking right here. It says, "Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also." And this is referring to your brother, man. If your brother smites you on your right cheek, you would turn to him the other also. Basically, you would be merciful unto your brother. Though he smitest thou, all right, though he smitest you, you would forgive him. Now, that isn't to say that you would be dumb and, let him do the same things to you. But that is to say that you won't take revenge into your own hands. All right? That's what it's speaking about. Not to take revenge into your own hands. Not to avenge yourselves. All right? And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. So, this one might be a little tough one for brothers to understand, but here we go. This is 1 Corinthians. Let me see, 1 Corinthians 6. All right, 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 7. Let's see. All right, I'll start at 6. 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 6. But brother goeth to law with brother, and that before the unbelievers. Now therefore there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one with another. Why do ye not rather take wrong? So sometimes, when you get accused and you're unjustly punished, all right, just sometimes you really have to take the low and take the wrong. All right, say, hey, my bad, I'll do better, my bad. Just humbling yourself, not going back and forth with your brother and being contentious. All right, because there's another saying. All right, I forget. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It says, if you offend a brother, he's harder to be won than a wall. Let's see. Offended. Let's see. All right, here we go. Proverbs 18 and 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. So if a brother, is become offended at you, all right, sometimes you really have to just take the low. All right, you apologize, you ask for forgiveness, and you move on. All right, there might be another day where you can discuss it and bring your side, but sometimes you just got to take the fault. All right, I'll read that again. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Now let's go back to 1 Corinthians 6. It says, now therefore there's utterly fault among you, because ye go to law one with another. Why do ye not rather take wrong? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Nay, ye do wrong and defraud in that your brethren. So don't be one of those guys, man. Don't be one of those guys that you can't be wrong. All right? You can't be rebuked. You can't be no one can say anything bad about you. Sometimes, and it's true, you have to be humble. It's humility. That's another virtue. All right, because the Lord isn't looking for prideful man. He's looking for the humble and the contrite of spirit. All right. All right, let's get some more. Bear with me. Let's see. Let's get some stuff in Proverbs. All right. So Proverbs 15. $32. All right. Let's see. Actually. All right, Proverbs 15:31. The ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. So sometimes you gotta hear the reproof. All right, you gotta be. Sometimes you're reproved. Sometimes brothers are definitely gonna correct you, but you gotta be able to hear that, understand it, discern it, and then apply it. Verse 32, he that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul. But he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. So, it tells you, you'll be wise and you will receive understanding if you hear the reproof, man. Verse 33, the fear of the Lord is instruction. Salakia, let me read that again. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So sometimes you're going to be in a humble state before you can receive your justice, all right, your just due. Yeah, sometimes, You know, in order for you to move up, all right, you have to be humbled. Okay, let's read that again. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Let's get another one. All right, this is Proverbs 16:19. Better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right, so yeah, you. It's better to be um, of a humble and contrite spirit, man. All right, than to be one of those what do you call it, man? A niggard, and proud, a proud niggard, man. Let's see, um, we'll get a couple more, then we close out. All right, but you know, taking the low, taking the low. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes it's in your best interest to do it. Through the Spirit, the Lord is only dealing with um, men who have accepted their state, the state we're in right now, man. Men who have accepted it, humbled themselves, and are working and seeking the Lord. Right? We can't be proud knowing that Esau is above us. We can't, the basis of all men on the earth is at the top. We can't be proud knowing these nations, these nations lick our wounds, you know? They come into our neighborhoods, all right? They gentrify it. All right, leave us nothing. Put Planned Parenthoods in there. Fast food restaurants, all types of junk. There's no money. We on, our women are on welfare. This, that, and the third, man. It's so much you can go into that these nations and Esau is responsible for. And we can't be proud. Yeah, we can be furious. But sin not, man. All right, let's see. Colossians 2. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see. All right. This is Colossians 2 and verse 18. It says, let no man beguile you of your reward in a voluntary humility and worshiping of angels, intruding into those things which he hath not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind. Let's see. Let no man beguile you of your reward in voluntary humility and worshiping of angels. All right. This world wants though, which ought to perish. The show wisdom. Okay, Slocky. All right, that's not one. Let's see what we got in First Peter's. So okay, First Peter. All right, and this one is going into your the order. All right, it says 1 Peter 5 and verse 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud and gives grace to the humble. And that's what we want, man. We're in the grace period. We want the grace and the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. All right, and to receive that, we have to show humility. So when we correct it, we have to hear it and apply it. You know, when we're wrong, we have to accept it. We can't be prideful. And even if we're not wrong, but we offend a brother, let's apologize. All right? And when something happens to us, we can't take revenge for it. Because the Lord is going to take revenge. All right? If you be of the elect, man, the Lord is going to take revenge for you. You have to believe. Okay? That shows true faith. Because now it's all on the Lord if you're of the elect, and if He's going to take a vengeance for you. You know, and all of this is gonna it's gonna lift your burdens off of you, because you having that burden of, you know, just taking revenge on someone who did you wrong. That's a burden, man. That's you. Jake, what Jake can do, man. Jake contemplate all day what I'm gonna do to this guy, you know, what I'm gonna take away from him, you know, what I'm gonna do to his family, this, that, and the third, you know, how I'm gonna disrespect him because he disrespected me, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna whoop his ass. I'm gonna, you know, knock him out, this, that, and you know, Jake can go on for days, you know, talking about it, contemplating it. And that's no good for you. That you got to continue to do the work, and all of that's going to distract you, man. That's worldly. It's carnal. Let's see. Actually, I'll read that scripture one more time. 1 Peter 5 and 5. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. All right. All right, and it continues on. Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And you know, having revenge on your mind, and devil can get in there. I said the devil. Satan can get in there. All right, and these demons can get in there. And now you all messed up. All right. Let's see. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. But the Most High of all grace, who hath called us unto His eternal glory, by Hamashiach Yahushai, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. To Him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. All right. So with that right there, I'm just finish it off Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. All right. Shalom.